All right, all right, all right. I'm back. Yeah, I love doing it like that. I don't know why, man. I guess you could say I love showing off my vocal chops. All right, we're gonna delve now backstory on this, and I'm gonna create a whole new story as far as like where we're gonna go with this Dynasty rebuild. I've been a long time fan of college hoops 2K8, and a lot of you guys in the gaming community made me want to start playing this game again. So I am severely rusty. When I mean rusty, I mean rusty. But I'm doing this because I love playing video games on my downtime. So I'm going to load up my Dynasty here. And then I'm going to show y'all, okay? I'm in the year 2014, and I rebuilt Eastern Michigan into a powerhouse, perennial within the 7 years. We got 2 championships, and I'm going to show you just so you guys can understand. So the program has won a couple of championships, and as I'm looking at my tenure here, I'm starting to get bored. And I'm starting to hate the cold, you see. We had players who had several awards. They did their thing, you know what I'm saying? They've been champions. And Coach G is like, see, twice. 2011. What's the other one? And 2008 to 2009. So it took us a minute. Then so as I stare out at my own legacy, he's ready to move forward. He's tired of the cold. He doesn't like the cold. He grew up in the cold, and he's ready to go forward to somewhere nice and warm. So this is the journey of Coach G, all right? So now, for the sake of this is where we at. I'm going to simulate. And I don't care about winning. What I care about is rebuilding a new program, starting a new storyline. It's year 2014. It's been a minute since I really played this game. So we're just going to simulate this. And we lost. This team was the weakest team in a minute. It was straight up rebuild. I was hoping that they at least made it to the Sweet 16. So that makes it a lot easier for our decision to move on away. Now, let's see. College hoops tonight. And I'm sure you guys can't hear. And the thing is, too, I can't even play this game on my TV, man. It's weird. I bought this whole adapter to go with this whole setup, and I feel very disappointed, especially with the because my original Xbox 360 is broken, and it has the HDMI hookup. And the people I bought it from Amazon, they refurbished it, but they refurbished it without the HDMI hookup. And then I got the HDMI adapter that will go work fine with the TV itself, but not with this HDMI video capture card. It's not really capturing to where the TV can show. So we're gonna play the game off the computer, which is crazy. The computer is capturing it. OBS Studio, man, that's dope. It's dope as hell. I was doing it. And of course, we have no audio from the game. I don't know how to run audio from the game. And I hope I don't mess nothing up. Open stats show. Because I'm not getting any hot audio, man. And that's going to make it kind of boring, too. All right. Okay. So, Florida Gators. I guess this guy is Shields. He's one of their best players. And this is the game preview. But we're going to skip past all of this. We lost. I don't care. So I'm going to put in my resignation with AD. These players aren't responding to me. They wanted to come play, and I feel like it's an obligation to take my talents to an HBCU, to my peoples. Like I said, we're going to go somewhere nice and warm, too. So let's find a school that needs a good coach. And I'm bringing my bags, and they Louis. All right, let's see who wins this thing. No college shoot. It doesn't matter. Season over with. Texas has won the NCAA championship. This guy, good numbers. It's a solid point guard play. Good numbers from small forward. Diarra. Don't let me mess up your name. So they had a good squad overall. They're the champions. Player of the year, Keith Bideau, Notre Dame. He's balling out, but the team didn't do nothing. That's really what happens with it. A lot of times a player of the year. Mid-major player of the year, Thomas Walsh, 6'9", 228 pounds, senior. Colorado Springs, Colorado. South Dakota State. All right. Coach of the year, of course. Coach for Texas. He won. Good deal. Good for you. Defensive player of the year, Nehemiah Jolly. Big man of the year, Keith Bideau. Oh, because he plays power forward. Okay. So I say. Jimmy Lee Seaman. Freshman of the year. All right. First team All-Americans. I don't expect any of my guys to be on there. Yeah, see. Second team. I don't expect none of one of my guys, man. They're not going to show. Eastern Michigan no love. Conference champions. American East went to Vermont. They balled out. Atlantic Coast, Duke, Atlantic Sun, Mercer. How you win with a 54-point guard? He must have been out there for defensive purposes only. He was the weakest link in the starting lineup. Man, that man is lucky. He got lucky that season. St. Joe's. Harrison from Hartford, Connecticut. Go Hartford. Yeah. He had, I tried to recruit his ass. He didn't want to come to Eastern Michigan, too. But he left St. Joe's, Cincinnati, Montana Grizz, Radford, Wisconsin, Texas, UC, Drexel, Houston, Cleveland State, Ivy League, Cornell, Canisius. They had a point guard that was balling his tail off, low. And then this big, he was serviceable big, did dirty work, 8 and 9, good numbers, good solid numbers throughout his whole career. Power forward, he was serviceable. So the big was solid. Power forward was serviceable. Small forward, John Eric Freeman balled his tail off. Chavez balled his tail off, and Lowe balled his tail off. So they were guard led with a strong center and a. All right, Eastern Michigan. This is the squad I had control of. You look at that, we were top tier to lose to New Mexico State. Yeah, we need to get kicked out of the tournament. Dockery, he balled his tail off this year for me. He's one of the reasons why I'm leaving. See, look, he's getting drafted. Pro buzz. He's 3-star recruit, balled his tail off, all right? Bye. I usually don't go over. So my thing is, when on this rebuild, I'm not getting nobody from overseas. No one from overseas, all right? And like I said, it's HBCU, so let that sink in. All right, so Goodman, 5-star recruit, All-American, all the good stuff. It took me a minute to recruit him. I remember recruiting him. Lysinick, he balled out, but it wasn't enough. Delaware State, look at Delaware State. They balled out. Missouri Valley, Southern Illinois, UNLV, Sacred Heart, Samford, UCLA, Army, Kentucky, College of Charleston, Lamar, Alabama A&M. They made it in the tournament too, and they were led by big man Dobbins, 3-star recruit with the outcast. He's going undrafted as a senior, 6'9", 273. So he was a big body. Let's look at him stats. 20 points, almost a double-double every night. So he balled out. He got better every year. That's what's up. Let's see what that 2-guard looking like. So everybody else was just basically serviceable for the cause. South Dakota State, looked like they had a pretty solid team. Troy University, solid team. Loyola Marymount, a solid team for their conference. Nevada, solid team. All right. Dockery entered the draft. We're not going to go through everybody. But let's see who else. Graduated from the MAC, graduated. That's why I'm leaving, because I'm the only one that school is the only school that's progressing. He left the team. All right, that's it. These are my exits. Yeah, that season was terrible. Pretty much what I did was I assimilated through that one. We made it to the championship game the second year, and we got beat. We didn't get blown out. We just got beat. So far on the national title, I'm 2-1. Second round, first round. So if we don't go all, we like to exit early, just get it done with. My job security is good. 86 losses, 203 wins. He's 35 right now. Like I said, man, this man, good offensive knowledge, help boost players. He's all the way up there. He worked hard to get there. So with this, can I increase? Nope, I have no attributes. All right. So Arizona wants me. South Carolina wants me. I don't want to go to a big school. I'm a top candidate for a lot of schools. So the school I'm going to pick is going to be a school, East Tennessee. I believe they're HBCU. I know South Carolina Upstate is a, no, I don't think they're HBCU. I don't think so. Okay. Whew. Do I want to go to Louisiana? That's the only school. Wow. So y'all happy with y'all coach? Lorman, Mississippi. We gonna turn this mother out. Let's go. Decline that. 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 Decline. 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 Don't want to coach at my hometown. I'm decline. 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 Damn. The whole country wants me. And I can't go to where I want. Nope, don't want to coach any sailors. Decline. All right, so the list is getting smaller. Decline. 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 That's HBCU, but I want to say this a harsh but. I don't want to be in that northeast weather. Decline. Or mid-south weather. Decline. I want warm weather. No snow. Decline. Yeah. Maybe snow once a year or a couple of times a year, but no snow. He's leaving all of that. Decline. Definitely not Colorado. Decline. 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 Alcorn State, you got yourself a new coach. And Eastern Michigan has now looking for a new coach. I left them in good hands. Woo. I wonder how many of these kids going to leave. And the coach is inheriting a good team. Good team. Goodman, I'm sorry, man. Hard saying in it. Dockery has left. So is your team now. See, look. We lost to Rutgers. We beat some good, solid teams. Let's see. Before I make that statement, in the beginning of the season, they were good, solid teams. So we lost 33-66 to Rutgers. We beat Wake Forest, and they ended up being a trash team. So that's an indicator. St. John's, Ryder, Rice was solid. New Orleans, trash. We beat St. Joseph's with Jarrell Harrison, 120-188. That was a shootout. St. Louis, we barely escaped that. And then after that started Simmons. And that was the last time. That's an indicator. This is the last time right here. I played this one today. Where we at? Yeah. I played this one today. But this was the last time I played the game, man. That's wild. All right. All right, so John don't want the job. Skip the coaching carousel. So they fired Draben, and they brought me in. Who's in? So we're going to shake up the SWAC, all right? Southwest Athletic Conference. We're going to shake it up. And these guys were my assistants from. Oh yeah, I'm keeping them. Nope, I'm not releasing them. Yeah, even though it doesn't work. That shows you. Like I told y'all, I've been playing this game. Okay. Alcorn State. I am now, and they are 4-26. Can I turn this team into national champions? And this is where we're going to stop before I start. So why did I choose the HBC? I wanted somewhere a little bit further south, way warmer. Okay, can I recruit? And like I said, because it's a HBCU, we're going for black students. If you're offended, you could change the channel. I understand. So now, and I remember creating him because he's actually one of the kids that played for me. Let his soul rest in peace. Um, when I was coaching basketball in real life. So that's why this is a game I love to play. So I put him in the game. This is another kid that played for me as well. I'm just putting down what their heights would have been while they were in school. Same here. So I am going to actively pursue my former players. Now, to be better, you need a 7-footer. So the goal is to see, can I get 1 and 2? Of course, they're too small to play these positions, so they're going to change positions, obviously. I might go for Bowman as well. I don't even know who Jonathan Bowman is, but I just created that player, I guess, just as a backup. So we got Strickland, who's a 4-star, and he's out of place. So more likely, he's going to come to me, and I'm going to move him over to small forward or 2 guard, depending on if the game allows him to grow. And then with Wanzer here, Nathan, he's actually 6'2", 6'3" in real life. So he's going to be a 2-guard. And the dynamics, I'm not going to give all the dynamics because these are real life people that I'm putting in, so I'm not going to give dynamics. But his family member, his cousin, let's just say his cousin or brother, I'm going to put him at the point guard, which I did when he came to play for me, but he's actually about 6'4" in real life. So let's see how this works out. Can I get these guys? So we're going to switch their interest from Eastern Michigan, because I was actively pursuing them at Eastern Michigan, to somewhere nice and warmer. So they're going to come from the cold. He's going to come over from Georgia. I promise you that. If I don't get him, I'm going to be upset. But it is what it is. But I'm going to make this guy a star right here. He's going to be a star. All right? All of them is. They're going to lead 1, 2, and 3. And with this big man, or any big man, they're going to lead Alcorn State to a national title. 2 years. That's the goal. Nope, I'm not moving from target list. All right. So it's been a minute. Let's move forward. Okay. Who's this guy? So they signed to me. Who are y'all? Man, I don't know how to work this game no more. So I guess that's the end of the. So why can I not go into the recruiting? I can't get a hand on the recruiting? Might as well. You won't let me touch the recruiting. Let's see who they lost to. And one thing, I'm doing no money games. None. None of it. Not until these guys are ready to really ball. So that's one of the things how I built up Eastern Michigan's. Well, I did a lot of money games, but I'm not doing no money games. Or I did a lot of games that weren't money games, and then when it was time to play the teams, once they got to a good level, then I started playing the bigger teams. So I'm gonna do the same thing, same philosophy. It's all about player development to develop their confidence, not to get it torn down by being blown out. All right, 80-32. Jeez. Okay, Alcorn State got two stars. Let's hope one of them is a 7 footer. All right. So I'm gonna end it right here and I'm gonna restart.